How's it going? This is Brett Berkey. I just wanted to make a short video on something I found that just came out recently, and it's a game changer for anybody who's running paid search. So, something that's really cool now is that inside of LinkedIn, if you're running LinkedIn ads, you can now see all the ads that other people are promoting. So, for example, this is a company I just like their design. They're just a really cool company. They're out of Silicon Valley, and so that they got a good design team. So for me, I am doing the design work. So I like to borrow ideas and different things and what's hot. And so what seems to be hot now is just like these weird shapes and just graphics that look like that. And so I came down here and I looked at these, and I really like this. As if I'm going to do a webinar. I'm like, that's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous ad, and it just makes it look really cool. I kind of like what they're doing here, where they're showcasing the team. This seems to be maybe like it's behind the scenes, like awards that they won. But that's really cool for people getting understanding your brand and getting to know you guys if you wanted to do that for your own business. But one of the other ones I really liked was this. Like, oh, I like that. It just stands out a lot, and in the sense of it's just it's kind of like a couple colors, but it's just leading to a call to action really simply. And so I did something similar I did something like that. It's not exactly the same. It's a little different. I didn't want to blatantly rip them off, but I like the idea of the waves. And so I created that ad. So that's something you can use for inspiration. Come here, find any company. So for example, maybe we'll find another one. Let's see here. Let's use Swell Investing. See if they're running any ads in here. There you go. So I really like the way these guys market. That's probably a really good ad if I turn the volume on. But showcase these guys are running video ads. And they're probably doing that because on LinkedIn it's a lot cheaper to run video ads, because not a lot of people do it. Let's see so they're just, I guess an image ad of some sort. But the idea is, you can go into any company in here, put in their name. Let's see if another one. Let's see, Yield Street, and you can start to see, are these people running ads? Let's see if they are running ads. Nope, they're not running ads. So another thing that happened is that this happened just recently. Per rules that came down after Facebook had to go before the Supreme Court, they have to do something called ad transparency now. That's probably why LinkedIn's doing this as well. But what that means is that they have to be able to show you the ads. And they created this thing called an ad library. And it was kind of funny because I read about it in an article, and they just kind of touched on it. They didn't even like announce it. They were just like, yeah. And then we had to create this ad library. And I'm like, what's the ad library? But it was for political stuff. So knowing exactly how much money all political candidates are spending, that's why it was created. So I went there and I looked, and I put in Donald Trump because that was the only thing I could think of. And I was like, oh wow, okay, I can see all the ads that they're running. What's inactive? What's active? I was like, that's interesting. So then I was like, I wonder if this works for any other companies. And so it does. So now you can put in any company and you can see all their ads. I was like, oh, dang. And I can see how long they've been running ads, and I can see their spend. And then I can, if it's political, this might show up, but you can see their active ads, their inactive ads. And so for me, I'm looking at, okay, are they running Square ads? What are they running? So this looks like a carousel, and so everything seems to be either a carousel or Square or video, which is pretty interesting. But they're promoting their new app, and I really like some of these ads. Like I really like this carousel, because I created some carousel ads recently, and I didn't do what they did. I can see that when they did it, they obviously did it on one artboard or just multiple artboards, or they just took it and they chopped it up, because it's congruent. So I can see how it goes in here, the leaf goes off that, and then this comes over here, and then that follows to that one, it goes with that, and it's just a really cool ad, you know. So it's a great way for you to find inspiration. We're not here to rip off what other people are doing. What we're doing is we're finding inspiration, creating a swipe file, so when it comes time to make ads, you have something to go off. You have a basis. You know, they're using a lot of numbers here, you know, with 5 minutes and $50. So they're, you know, it's just a call to action saying, hey, they're qualifying you right off the bat. $50 to get started, pretty much. It's like, wow, that's pretty good. I couldn't afford that. To invest in something that's socially responsible, not going towards big oil or pharma or whatever. These things are all everything they invest in is something it's an impact fund. So try this for your own business. Put it in a company, see where they show up, and see what ads they have, and then use it as a swipe file, and hopefully you'll have some successful ads just like them. All right, thanks so much.